Welcome to this introduction to Reflective Essay 1. You're going to notice a pattern in class where we do a major essay and then immediately after you have a reflective essay. And that reflective essay is shorter and it's a faster turnaround time. You have 1 week and you only have to do a revised or like a final draft to turn in. We don't go through the whole first draft, peer review, final draft process with this because it's such a fast turnaround time. So if you want that feedback in the middle, I definitely recommend reaching out to the Writing Center to get feedback, reach out to friends and family, reach out to me in office hours or attend the embedded tutor hours, and we'd be happy to talk to you about your essay. We just won't have that moment in class to do peer review. So let's talk about the essay. You should have read the assignment sheet again or for the first time. If you haven't read it recently, then pause this video, go back and read it, and then come back because you'll want to have just freshly read that when you look at this video. So you've read the assignment sheet. You might be wondering, is this really an essay about an essay? That may feel weird, but there is a reason we are doing this. So think about something that you're good at or you're working to become good at. I am trying to become better at baking and cooking. And when I think about what I do to become better at that, I talk about it. I mostly talk about it with my family who I test drive these new recipes on. And together we celebrate when it went well and we order pizza when it didn't go so well. But no matter how it went, like there are little parts that, oh yeah, I think it was cooked enough. It just didn't have enough salt or it was too dry or something like that. So we celebrate what went well, but we pick apart how I could have made it better. And it's not mean, it's a process of figuring out how you did and how you could improve it. And we often include people in that process when we talking about it matters and it helps us get better. So think about what you do well. Do you fix cars? Are you a fitness guru? Or, what is it that you practice getting better at? And think about how you get better at it. I bet you talk about it. And that's what we're doing with this essay is we're talking about our writing and how it went. So in the bigger picture sense, that's just how we get better at things is talking about it, thinking about it. It also has a direct impact on this class because you will have the opportunity once Major Essay 1 is graded to revise it for a higher grade. So this reflective essay is actually helping you get ready to revise your Major Essay 1. It also helps you prepare for Major Essay 2 and Major Essay 3 because when you think about something you've already done, it's preparing you to do better next time. So we're already strengthening. It's like weightlifting for essay writing. You're getting stronger for the next essay you're going to write. And maybe I care more about this one, is it helps us meet all of the course objectives. So it's good for you. I feel like I'm lecturing about why it's important to eat your vegetables. This is why. Let's talk about the requirements. I have both content and structure requirements for you. For the content, you are going to be thinking about how you put together your Major Essay 1, which is about voice. And instead of trying to focus on the whole thing, we're going to narrow it down a bit and only focus on two aspects, the topic sentences and the evidence. Structurally, you're going to do what we're going to do structurally with all of the essays in this class. You're going to have an introduction paragraph with a thesis, body paragraphs with topic and summary sentences, and a conclusion paragraph. You might be wondering, what in the heck do I talk about in the middle of each of these body paragraphs? That's when you go ahead and look at the essay map. And I spell out for you exactly what I want in each body paragraph. And I'm telling you exactly what I want where, because I want you to spend the heavy lifting, the hard work of this essay, doing the reflection, doing the hard thinking. And so you just need to plug in that thinking that you do into the right places. In the introduction paragraph, I want you to start it with 2 to 3 sentences worth of overview about what your voice essay was all about. Then you move into your thesis. Your thesis statement, which is 1 sentence, needs to explain how well you think you did with creating strong topic sentences and evidence for your voice essay. It needs to mention both things: what you thought about how you did on your topic sentences and what you thought about how you did on your evidence. So example thesis statements are, while my evidence in the voice essay was strong overall, my topic sentences need to be stronger. Or, I generally need to work on being more specific in both my topic sentences and evidence. Or, overall, I'm very happy with my evidence and topic sentences, but I think I can work on making my evidence more attention-catching by focusing on descriptions and examples. Once you get that introduction paragraph done, you need to go to body paragraph 1. And body paragraph 1 is all about how you did in those topic sentences. You're going to give a topic sentence that gives an overview of how well all of your topic sentences in Major Essay 1 did. And the summary sentence is going to remind us of that. In the middle, there are 4 bullet points that you need to answer those questions. So, did each of your topic sentences refer to your voice, mention the quality of your voice, and refer to the influence that shaped your voice? Second one, did your topic sentences match the entire paragraph they were attached to? 3, which was your strongest topic sentence? Why was it strongest? And 4, which of your topic sentences could be improved? How could it or they be improved? And you can add more to this paragraph. Like, you could talk about, it has to be about your topic sentences, but like, for instance, you could discuss which ones were easy or hard to write and why. But you absolutely have to address all 4 of those bullet points. So in your next body paragraph, which is about evidence, we're going to start and end with a topic and summary sentence, and those are going to give an overview of how you feel about your evidence in the whole of Major Essay 1. And then you have to answer 2 questions in the middle of this body paragraph. 1, what evidence in your essay was the most effective in showing how your voice was shaped, and what made it so effective? Remember, evidence are things like stories, examples, things that help prove your point. Could be description. And then for the second question, you have to say what evidence in your essay could be strengthened and how could it be strengthened? You can add more to this paragraph. It just has to focus on the evidence. But you have to mention the things in those 2 bullet points. Then you end this essay with a conclusion paragraph, of course, and you're going to give me 2 to 3 sentence overview of how topic sentences and evidence went in your Major Essay 1. When you're writing this essay, check back to this essay map frequently. Keep looking back to this and the assignment sheet. You might be wondering, well, how do I get started with this? I highly recommend starting by rereading your revised draft of Major Essay 1. And think about how you do your best reading. I'm old school. I print it out. I like to write on it. But some of you, maybe you like to highlight on your computer or add notes on your computer. Whatever works for you, be ready to reread it actively. That means writing on it, taking notes. So first, I would go through and I would highlight topic sentences and evidence. And once you have that highlighted, then go back and examine go back and examine your topic sentences and evidence. Take notes on what you think of them. Do you have favorites, least favorites, ones that are especially effective, ones that are questionable? Take those notes. Then move on to number 2. You're going to do your homework for this week, the self-review. And this is going to help you get all of the content for your paragraphs. And I will talk about that assignment in the next item in this folder. But after you do the self-review, then I want you to watch the lecture using the self-review to build your reflection essay. And it will help you understand how to take that self-review and actually build out the reflection essay. Keep in mind that what you write in the self-review, you can use in your reflection essay, like copy and paste. So the better work you do in your self-review, the better off your life is going to be when you're writing a draft of your reflection essay. You might be a little bit nervous thinking, well, should I admit to weakness? Will it hurt my grade? No, it won't. And you're not admitting to a weakness. You're just taking an honest look at your paper. And one thing I want you to keep in mind is in this class and in most English classes, we're operating on this assumption that things can always be made better. Even if you have an A+ paper, there is going to be room to make it better. And you're looking for places where you have room to make it better. And we're building strengths in this class. Finding where you can improve is a skill. This is something, it's actually a really important skill and a harder skill to develop because our brains tend to correct things in our writing or fill in the gaps. Like we know what we meant to say, so we lose track of whether or not it actually got on the page. And if you get good at finding places to improve, your life is going to be so much better. And in the end, keep in mind, I am not using this against you. We're trying to build that sense of being able to identify places to improve. So I'm not worried about you admitting to something. I can see it there if it's a problem. Like you aren't going to point out something new to me. So don't worry about that. Just work on developing your ability to review your own writing and things will work out. All right, it's time to start rereading your revised draft of Major Essay 1 and working on your self-review. If you get stuck at any time with these assignments, please reach out.